I'm in Flather 5th Hall. I love all my girlies. Flather gets a bad rep because last year there was a nickname, Dirty Flather, Filthy Flather. But then we realized the boys were actually just the problem. Once they moved out, it smells so nice in here. Sunshine is pouring through the windows. It's nice now.
Hey, so I'm James. I'm a senior theology and psychology major. I'm an RA in Bryan Hall this year for freshman guys, and this is my second year being an RA. Last year I was in Opus, 5th floor, and I was with sophomores last year.
The boys were definitely the villains for Filthy Flather. It's now called Flirty Flather, so already the name change, you know? The boys would pee in the elevators. They would, first of all, they're just musty. Now the musty hall is Ryan Hall because all the boys moved there. And when I walk in there, I'm sprinting, doing my rounds. It smells so bad, I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, definitely treating your dorm as your personal home, I think is super important, especially if you're in a communal bathroom and communal space with like a roommate or a double. I think just fostering community and just air of respect.
You let me know when. Alright.
Back in September, I noticed like the smell was just horrible every time I walked into Ryan. So I reached out to my boss saying like, hey, can I get some, air fresheners?
Yeah, the smell's rough. It's a new stench though. Like it variates from day to day, like what it smells like.
It does.
In the hall.
I don't really know where it originates from, but
Typically by the end of the week, it's the worst because there's an accumulation of like piss and poo.
Ooh, I guess the best way to put it would be just like a locker room smell as soon as you walked in, and then after that, I guess like French vanilla. Yeah.
So your assertion is that guys are slobs.
Definitely freshman guys. I'd say so. The biggest thing is probably just noise complaints, so nothing too crazy on my end.
Hey Sarah.
Hey girl, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How was Elsie's? No. Yeah. Was today Wednesday?
Yeah, they were good. They were pretty stressful, but I'm almost done, so that's good.
I know there's this one girl who's she literally comes to my room every night and I made a sticker chart for her. And if she does these things in the day, we're like adding stickers. And for every 10 stickers, I buy her a dark chocolate Hershey's bar because that's her favorite. My board I made, just a little get to know your RA. Just some quick little info. Favorite Taylor Swift album is Folklore. That's a necessity. Everyone must know that. Just pictures of my dog and capybaras because they're my favorite animal. I had to get used to was this job is 24/7. There aren't like office hours. Sometimes I wish there was, but you're on like 24/7. Like one time I was literally on my floor sobbing, like curled up in a ball, listening to Liability by Lord on repeat. And then I got a knock at my door and I was like, oh my God, like crying, ending. Suddenly I'm so happy and I'm like, hey girl, how are you? If I had to choose between like writing people up or like getting to know them and actually assisting them with their feelings in life, I would always choose that side because especially with my freshman girls, I'm lucky enough that they do come to me. And so I remember things that they say and I like bring it up later because I like to check in on them to like see if things are getting better.
Definitely the freshman neighborhoods, it's a bit more cautious for the CDs and RAs, just because we know sometimes the freshmen kind of get too crazy, so we expect some ambulance calls, that kind of thing. I just want them to be safe, so I want them to reach out to me as a resource if needed. So I think that's my biggest goal being an RA, just being that support that they can call if they're ever in trouble.